Your Excellency, you don't have the power to remove an elected councillor.
Just watch the video, right? That was Vice President Kashim Shettima referring to whoever it is, because his boss should know better. Okay, he was trying to reiterate. I don't want to link it, but obviously this is linked to the Nyesom Wike versus Siminalai Fubara case, so I'll get to that. Back to the matter of the day. VDM, aka Very Dark Man, has come up again. Why has he come up? Recall that VDM has been at loggerheads. They have been having issues with Iyabo Ojo, who is also an actress and a social media influencer. Now, Iyabo Ojo and the Very Dark Man had their issues, and it has long gone. But videos resurfacing are, suggesting that VDM and Iyabo Ojo have met recently, or they met recently to discuss trivial issues. Let me not call them trivial issues. Very, very serious issues. And this revelation was made by Very Dark Man. What triggered this revelation was a Twitter or an Instagram post from Iyabo Ojo. I will show you the video so that we won't waste much of the time. Nobody ever thought that Iyabo Ojo and Very Dark Man would meet face to face to talk things over. If you want to know what they talked about, then stay tuned for the next video from Very Dark Man.
Alright, so what I'm about to say now will come as a shocker to a lot of people. In fact, I didn't want to even come online to say this, but when I saw the press release from Iyabo Ojo, I felt somehow. I just felt somehow. Now, about 12 days ago, about 13 days ago, myself and Iyabo Ojo had a private meeting where we sat down. We were looking at ourselves face to face, myself and Iyabo Ojo. We were supposed to meet in an apartment. I gave them I rented an apartment, but she said she wasn't feeling comfortable, that we should meet in Somerset hotels. When we got there, she had a bouncer, she had the lawyers and some people. I came with Kokopi and CPAC. Immediately, because I didn't want them to take a picture, I went there with genuine heart. I told everybody to drop their phones on the table. Everybody dropped their phones. And I said myself and Iyabo Ojo should move and we should go and talk. We sat down face to face. The first thing I told Iyabo Ojo, and I swear that on God, I swear that on my mother's life that I hold dearly, I swear that on every good thing on earth, and I use this iron for people that are spiritual, and I know I need to when I define for this life, make I know see. First thing I told Iyabo Ojo is this. I said, Iyabo Ojo, if I tell you that I did not see this day coming, where you request to see me, when me and you will sit down like this to talk, then I'll be a liar. I said, Iyabo Ojo, I am a very spiritual person. I am a very, very spiritual person. My spirit is clean. My soul is clean. I see things. She was just looking at me like this. The next thing I said to Iyabo Ojo, I said, you are a very feisty woman, which is good. And you are also emotional. But it kind of made you do some things that you're not supposed to do. But I understand because you were emotional. She was still looking at me. And I went for that to say, in order to assure her that whatever thing we are going to say, we're good. I said, you were invited 2 days ago, because she was invited to the police station 2 days ago before we met. And I was there that 2 days ago. I said, when we sat down with the people that made them invite you, the people that wrote the petition against you, when we sat down and they brought me in, everything I heard, if it was Very Dark Man of before, I will go online to go and post it. I mean, nobody go doubt me. Very Dark Man does not lie. I told her, but I didn't do it because Very Dark Man have grown. She was looking at me. I went for her to say, Iyabo Ojo, God knows that outside that insult, I don't wish your family bad. As a matter of fact, during your daughter's wedding, when everybody was celebrating with your daughter, somebody brought a video that I made years ago, during the time when we were quarreling, when you insult my mother, I insult you back. In that video, I said that your daughter's wedding was not going to last. They were posting that video online. I came back, I made another video, and I said, don't post this thing. I wish them well, they should do their thing. Just because I didn't want them to ruin that girl's wedding or spoil the moment online for her. That is to tell you, Iyabo Ojo, that I don't wish you bad. Then from here on, we spoke about what brought us together. She talked, I talked, she talked, I talked. Then I said, see, again, what if? Did you ever sit down to think that maybe those people played on your emotions? They took advantage of your emotions, and then they were just sending you things. She was just looking at me. I said, what if you were used as a pawn? Did you ever think that maybe you were used as a pawn? Not only you, maybe me. She was just looking. I'm not going to tell you guys what we spoke about, because I told her that I'm not going to share this in public. The only reason why I'm giving these little details that we met is because of what she posted online, this press release. I didn't know why she did the press release. But I was there. When they saw it, I didn't see it first. They forwarded it to me. I just shook my head. I forwarded it to the witnesses. Everybody was just looking like, why would she do this? But this is just one thing I want to leave you with, Iyabo Ojo. Even if nobody sees, God sees. There's somebody that sits above every one of us. And just in case there is no God, the universe sees, the mother nature sees. We can lie to everyone, but we can never lie to ourselves. The day you lie to yourself is the day you kick your path and you open the door to your grave as a person. I really respect her. I respect her so much. The fact that she talks to me, we say I respect Iyabo Ojo, and I would not be in the position to disrespect her again. I won't. But the only thing I will leave you with, Iyabo, today is God knows and God sees. The universe sees. That's all I want to tell you. And God bless you, Iyabo. God bless you sincerely from my heart. God bless you, Iyabo Ojo. God bless you. But also remember that the universe sees and God sees.
So you watched the video from VDM. He has explained what we need to know. But I never thought that Iyabo Ojo will take down her pride and look for a meeting, a physical meeting with VDM. But I have a question. Why did she come with a bouncer? She thought she would get beaten or something. Iyabo Ojo is very controversial, and we all know that. All right. So I don't know why she's making a big case out of this. If you don't know why this video has been trending or why the issue has been trending, let me tell you. The Mohbad's case, the death of Mohbad, has brought this case, this meeting to limelight. How? Remember that sometime Iyabo Ojo accused some particular people of having a hand in the death of the music star Mohbad, and this is the reason why that particular meeting came up. She came up to show a disclaimer in her IG post that she did not accuse people. The police invited her for questioning after she called people's names and all, and she was denying the fact. All right. So VDM, who engaged her in a discussion online and trolled her, now made it very, very visible. This was the reason why she felt they should meet physically, so she can now put forward a disclaimer telling the whole world that she has little or nothing to do with the accusations online. Why is she saying this? To me, I feel like she's coming to give this disclaimer with VDM, because this case is taking a dimension that we all never expected. Okay, lots of witnesses are coming up, lots of evidences, video evidences are emerging, and people who did not even speak out initially are now emerging. So I feel Iyabo Ojo is kind of afraid that the clout she was chasing initially at the peripheral stages of the death of Mohbad might be exposed. I still maintain that Wunmi should be called in for questioning. I have given you updates so far where it has stopped about the investigations by VDM. I will continue to pursue the updates and make sure that you get the best out of the investigative information about the death of Mohbad. Don't forget, the last video I made was that of Dominica, a friend of Mohbad and Wunmi, who came up to expose or to bring or to open a can of worms over things that have been overlooked and swept under the carpet as regards the death of Mohbad. I am expecting Tonto Dike to emerge to speak up, because herself and Iyabo Ojo played a very, very vital role in the Mohbad thing, the rallying around the coalition of justice and all. So let's see where it takes us. That is that about that particular update. Now to the first video you saw before I began my update. Vice President Kashim Shettima has come up in an occasion to speak about the veto power that has been accrued to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He made this illustration using Goodluck Jonathan, the former president. And I think this particular statement he made is referring to just one man and is referring to just one case or one scenario. Stay tuned for the full video. More details after the break.
Former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan GCFR, with whom we have shared the sword and have now recalibrated our relationship, was mooting the idea of removing this Borno governor, and Aminu Waziri Tambuwal, the then Speaker of the House of Representatives, had the courage to tell the President that, Your Excellency, you don't have the power to remove an elected councillor. The President was still not convinced. He mooted the idea at the Federal Executive Council. I admire Mr. Mohammed Bello Adoke fundamentally for his courage and for his convictions and for his capacity to stand for what he believes in. He told the then president that, Mr. President, you do not have the power to remove a sitting governor, not even a councillor. They sought for the opinion of another SAN in the cabinet, Kabiru Turaki, who said, I am concurring with the opinion of my senior colleague. That was how the matter was laid to rest, but that was how.
Well. The president of the country has no power to, unseat a sitting councillor or an elected councillor, let alone a local government chairman, let alone an elected governor. So what happened in Rivers State? What happened to Siminalayi Fubara? What happened between Wiki and Siminalayi Fubara? What happened? That question has been left unanswered. That means some of us or people are beginning to breach the constitution, which we don't even understand why. Okay, so we should not talk much about this. VP Shettima has come out to reiterate this particular part, but there is one question on everybody's lips since this video began trending few hours ago. What is that question? Is the vice president Kashim Shettima and the president Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, are they having issues? Are they at loggerheads? Have they become enemies? This is the question that has been on everybody's lips, because he can't just come out and say this out of the blues. Okay, there have been rumors of one or two things, or one or two sour relationships, or one or two relationships gone sour between the two or between the pair over a long period of time now. So I don't know, is this like an aftermath of whatever has been happening behind the camera? This is the question that everybody has had on their lips, and this is the question I'm going to ask you. We will still follow details and see where this video leads us to. Lots of reactions have been sparked from this video, and I feel that more will come because of this controversial statement that the VP Kashim Shettima said. Let us see where all this leads. Whether come 2027, if they will split and Asiwaju will go for somebody else, we don't know. Whether VP Kashim Shettima will come out and still vie for presidency, nobody knows. Let's all keep our fingers crossed for the developments as regards this case. So thank you so much for staying this far. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to give me your reactions in the comment section. I want to see your reactions coming so we can engage. If you've been watching me, make sure you tap the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you won't get left behind when I drop a new update. My name is Angelo. See you next time. Bye.